Quick question, simple question, and I want a quick response. Who or what can remove Bibi despite him putting up a strong face and looking adamant?
The people of Israel. That's it. There's nobody else. We can put pressure all we want on the outside. Other members of the cabinet can do same things, but only the Israeli people can make that happen. And right now, I don't see any evidence that that's coming, at least not soon.
This rift within the war cabinet has been ongoing for months on end. It almost makes it look like it's a one-man army kind of setup. What really makes it hard to get rid of the problem, even though the stain is a key figure or a prime minister for that matter?
You know, it's just hard when you finally, go through all the political and the administrative processes to get to a prime minister, and especially during a time of war. It's just really difficult to undo that, no matter how many people want to, because there's always a lot of people on the other side that don't want to. They don't want change in the wartime. They want to wait till things get settled down a little bit, however defined, and then it's just hard to do. Any nation is like that. It's hard to replace a leader during wartime. But you see the pressures are starting to grow from within the Israeli government and external to it. And it wouldn't surprise me if enough pressure finally gets to the point to where some kind of change would happen. I don't know that it's imminent, but it really depends on what Netanyahu does in the coming days and weeks, especially regarding to Rafah and to what happens with those hostages. That could determine whether he stays longer or whether his end comes sooner.
Carlo Davis, let's talk about this external factor. The death toll in Gaza is rising, and Netanyahu seems unfazed. In fact, he wants to inflict more damage until Hamas is completely obliterated. That's according to him. Do you think there are some external forces who are emboldening the prime minister?
My personal opinion is that this is an internal issue with him. He does seem oblivious to any kind of external pressures, whether that's from the United States, from Great Britain, from some of the regional countries, or just global public opinion. He seems literally impervious to it, because I think he has just locked in, decided this is the path he's going to go. And it appears to me that until someone forces him to go from, within the Israeli government or the people of Israel, I think he's going to keep going. It's also important to point out that there are a lot of people in Israel that are completely behind what he's doing. A lot of those who support the right-wing government and some of their policies. And there's a lot, according to polls, there's a majority of Israeli people who still support Netanyahu. And I think that gives him all the steam he needs to keep going.